What's up, everybody? It's Sid and Millie back with another episode. So, what are we talking about today, Millie?
Today, we're going to be talking about the show Alone. Alone.
Crazy.
So, if you haven't seen it, it is a survivalist show. We kind of got into those recently. If you watched our video on Naked and Afraid and Extracted, you know we're starting to get into these shows. And yeah, we just found the show Alone and watched the latest season.
Yep, season 11. Yeah, I mean, what are your thoughts on just like the concept of the show?
This is honestly exactly what I was looking for. I'm not gonna lie. Like, It takes out like the elements I really like. I like that it's not like a competition in the sense of like there's not some hike at the end that they need to complete or like a challenge they need to complete to get extra supplies. Like none of that. It's just like go out in nature, exist on your own, catch your food, build your shelter, and hunker it down.
Honestly, that was such a cool aspect. Like watching everyone build their shelters and
so cool.
Yeah.
Just like just like the whole process. Like going from day one, seeing all of their different strategies kind of play out early on with shelter building, all of that stuff was like crazy.
I know, and that one guy got basically taken out by his shelter because he was just trying so hard to build like this house.
I forgot about that.
Dug out a whole foundation. Burned like 30,000 calories doing that, and then just wasn't even focused on catching food at all.
Yeah.
We're like, and he was literally saying as he was doing it, I've been holding on to this.
No. Yeah.
And as he was working on his shelter, talking about how people have gotten taken out because they focused so much on their shelter and not focused enough on catching food. And
crazy to have that foresight and still do it.
He literally called his own downfall.
Yeah, so this was season 11. This was the first
in the
season.
Arctic Circle.
Yeah, this is the first season they were up in the Arctic Circle, and this is also the first season that we watched. So it was kind of our introduction to the show, which was pretty interesting. So tell me a little bit about the pre-show, because you really liked like the first episode.
Yeah, I really liked the first episode, which I know they didn't do in the earlier seasons, at least not in the very first one.
Right.
But I really liked how they showed us like the setting up of the camp for the crew members, and then showing all of the actual cast, basically all of the survivors or survivalists going out there and like getting taught how to use the cameras and like going through their interviews and learning about kind of exactly what they're going to be going through.
Yeah, like learning about like the animals in the area and stuff like that.
That's cool.
I think that's the type of like they go through like an orientation. Essentially, it showed.
I thought it was all just to learn how to use the camera equipment.
I'm sure that was an important element to it as well, but it showed them a couple of times having like little barbecues and stuff. So I wasn't sure if they were like actually practicing or like getting familiarized. But anyway, they showed like a whole pre-show setup where they like brought the people in, showed them how to use their equipment, their camera equipment and all that good stuff. And we really like that kind of like peeling the curtain back.
Like look beyond the cameras. Because then you kind of get like a more in-depth thing. Because obviously, we see a lot of these shows where they're filming. I mean, think about Naked and Afraid. We're there's cameramen just around them all the time. So it's like
hiding from the lions.
Exactly, trying to get in the shelter. But it's like a cool concept where they're literally showing these people are alone. Like here's
just alone.
The camera setup. Like they literally were carrying their own camera everywhere, had a GoPro, like they were having to do all of it,
like
and
self-record everything.
Documenting their journey, which I thought was
and
really cool.
You make such a good point, because like the last 3 episodes of the season, it was down to just those 3 guys who were just like so serious and seemed untappable. So I honestly kind of forgot about some of the earlier extractions. I like forgot that people were like tapping out via this phone, because one guy like fell on an arrow.
Yeah, he was, I think, the second
to tap?
First or second to tap out.
Right.
But he fell literally walking through the forest, tripped and fell on his own arrow. Oh, just the thought of it actually makes me feel sick.
They literally made it this season 80 85 days, or what was the last guy?
84 days.
84 days he
Yeah.
made it. Absolutely crazy. There was only,
Insane.
they said the statistic was what? Only like a couple
Only
of,
4 people have made it past 83 or 84 days.
that's
So
crazy.
we'll have to see what season that was.
I know, yeah,
But
yeah,
I just feel like go ahead.
No, you go.
No, I was just gonna say about like the weather conditions.
Right, yeah, being in the Arctic Circle, yeah, that was insane.
Not only the cold, but like the sun.
Right.
Because the whole thing was like since day 1, I don't even remember, it was like day 70 something, they had lost like 8 hours of sunlight since day 1.
It literally went from like normal days to essentially just pure darkness. Like it'd be like what, like 4 p.m. and they'd be sitting in like pitch darkness.
Yeah, and like 11:30 a.m. the sun would just be coming up, basically. So insane. And then like negative temperatures, man. Yeah, I don't know. Just not for the weak.
No, definitely not. And I mean, the fact that it went so long and such a small percentage of other seasons have gone this long definitely highlights that this was a pretty like sturdy group of people. Yeah, this group is really serious. So now that we found the show, I'm definitely interested to like work our way backwards, like watch season 10, definitely see what happened in that season, see like how far they go, how long people lasted.
Yeah, and I'll be curious to see which other seasons had like women presence, because I think the last of the last 4 people, wasn't one a woman? And then she tapped out for like kidney or liver or something.
Right. Yeah, she was having some pain. Yeah, but she did really well, made it like really far.
Yeah.
There was that other woman as well, like the native.
She tapped out pretty early.
Oh, that was pretty early.
I thought so. Okay. But I mean, yeah, I don't know.
It's like pretty interesting. Like some people like it, because in this show everyone is like so isolated, right? So like you don't really know when other people are getting extracted or pulled out or whatever. It is literally like you're in your own zone. I mean, and it's kind of, it is really like such a mental battle. You're like battling your own like mental out there.
Absolutely.
Like, because you just have no clue what's going on. You just have to keep surviving until they come and let you know you won.
No, literally. And I mean, the way they told that guy, he didn't even know he won.
They didn't even know. He's just getting a medical
check.
Yeah, and then you just see his wife. They show his wife like creeping down in the background in the woods behind him, and they're like asking him all these normal medical questions.
Literally about how he's doing, and then she just comes up and taps him on the shoulder.
Yeah, it was crazy. Honestly, got chills from it.
Yeah,
it was pretty cool.
Sure.
Yeah, bro was so shocked.
Super wholesome.
Yeah, it was really wholesome, but yeah, just pretty crazy. And the winners win how much money?
$500,000.
$500K if you can make it the longest out there. So yeah, obviously the show has been successful since this was the 11th season.
Yeah,
we're a little bit late, but we're gonna keep watching.
That's okay. We're gonna watch backwards.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I feel like, because there was another, not to bring in another show, but there was another show we literally called Outlast, and this is basically exactly what we wanted that to be.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely. This one definitely understood our concept. Like no competition, no like, hike at
like no physical battle.
Like the competition is solely just your ability to survive out there.
Yeah, which I liked.
I really appreciate that. And
Go ahead. No, well, just that like you can really see people like settle into their shelter and settle into their routine and their way of life out there while they're living there. It honestly probably feels so weird going back to
they were going a little crazy.
They were going a little crazy. When you watch it, I mean, you can
tell. Some of the songs going
little mental breakdowns. But, I mean, fair enough.
But yeah, I mean, one of the guys did say it. It's like literally being in solitary confinement.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I mean, you're just by your lonesome, man. That would be serious.
That would be.
So that's alone.
That's alone.
That is alone. The show. It is. This most recent season 11 is on Netflix.
Right.
The rest of the seasons are not.
We will find them.
Yeah, we know where they are. But anyway, we won't cross mention. But yeah, this most recent season's on Netflix. It's solid. Go watch it if you haven't. Alone, it is a true survivalist show. It is literally person versus nature, person versus survival. And yeah, if you're into nature shows or like survivalist shows, this is definitely the one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So
those are our thoughts.
on Alone, season 11.
If you made it this far,
Thanks
thanks
for
for watching.
watching.
We'll
See you next time.
Peace.
Bye.